Hello, sexy souls. Welcome. This is Water Woman Sacred Hado. In the spirit and energy of the new moon, we'll be seeking information and messages from spirit. This time around, we're just going to kind of see what they want to say. Could go any which way. So, just so that you know, I do utilize tarot as a tool to assist in exploring the energies. However, much of what comes through is channeled from spirit. Please be mindful that due to the general nature of this reading, messages may or may not resonate. Please do not Cinderella this shit to make it fit. If this message is not for you, feel free to check out the other readings provided on this channel. Okay? All right, this is the free for all. This is the moment where we go, okay, Spirit, what you got? What you want to say? What you want to share? You know, I've kind of set parameters around the others. This is a free for all. And again, just so that you are aware, the new moon readings really doesn't mean that it's only going to pertain to things you're trying to manifest or your intentions and blah 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 blah. I am harnessing and utilizing the energy of the new moon when I'm recording these to help me deliver the messages to you. So it's really more about how it impacts and helps me with these particular messages and the way that I like to harness energy for the YouTube readings than it does anything about when these could or could not pertain to you. So if a message feels like it fits, it's yours. It's yours. Okay? Okay. Oh, sorry. My big head got in the way. I put some lemongrass up in that, and it was or what, oh, okay. Anywho, all right, let's get to going. We get to use our very specific ones. We're going to use Kipper first, starting off. Hex to the yes. Okay, I don't know if you can tell. That is actually still burning, but I guess my lemongrass made it look, it's making it do some weird stuff in there. But okay. All right. I hope everybody's well. Just as a reminder, I do live readings. And they're like full-on readings. We play games to see who's going to get it. It's like intuitive guessing games, so that it really just allows people to, it gives it all to spirit, basically. I'm not the one picking and choosing. My thing is if somebody that flame came back strong. You see that? You see that? Anyways, I just assume that if someone guesses correctly, then it's really meant for them. I'm not having any sway on who does and doesn't get the reading. So that usually happens about once a week. If you want to join us, please do so. Just be aware that I'm colorful with my language, even more so than I am on these pre-recorded readings. And I am also... I give time. I do a full-on reading. It ain't like I pull 2 cards and then just give you like a 2-second rundown of what an answer is. I do a full-on reading, so you get a good experience of what it's like to have a tarot reading from somebody, and then, or specifically from me. And it also gives you a good understanding if you ever want one from me. You can always go and purchase one online, but I like to do some of them for free because I feel called to do so. Ooh, heifer. Occupation. Get some of these bad boys. Look at this. I don't know why they're pointing it out, but look how bright that shit. You see how bright that light is? Like there's something to do with... Oh. Why do I feel like I don't want to keep this out, but I'm supposed to keep it? Oh, is somebody hella like really focused heavily on building their life and reaching some goals? Then is we gonna have some love like bebop up in here? Bitch, yes we is. We's about to have some love bebop up in here, and this bitch is unsuspecting. She's like, no. Yeah, it's somebody new. Oh, you are hella focused. Look at, very focused. Occupation is somebody who has very specific skill sets, right? Something that they offer. Toil and labor is like, I do what I got to do to get by. It may not be my forte, but I do it. I do whatever I have to. Occupations, I have a very specific skill set that I have to offer, and they're really developing and growing that. And so they're really focused. And I feel like this is a lot like the hermit the lantern, you know, following their inner guidance and their light. And it's like, so they work by their own light is what they're saying. And then we got the Lovers where it's like, yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. They're still bringing up the tarot meaning for the Lovers for me where it's like a choice. It's like you can choose to allow this in your life or not, but it is bringing in somebody who wants a higher commitment with you, and it is someone brand new. I'm not getting that they have children necessarily, or that you do, you might, or that y'all going to have children. This is a new beginning. This is someone new. No comebacks. Nobody from the past. This is somebody new. You're too focused for that shit. You wouldn't even give like 2 seconds of a thought to somebody from the past, is the way it feels. Okay, give us some more. As you can tell, I don't do... Woohoo! There it went down. Hold on. Give me a second. Just a second. Oh, and now I feel like this has come up for some people when I'm doing my one-on-ones. Like, this is meant to happen at this time. It's a gift. Like, this is going to be... Yeah. Woo! Okay, so let's have a little conversation about the privileged lady. All right. First and foremost, it can mean things like, you know, like the start of an easy phase in life, or where things start to be going smoothly and just work out in your favor. You know, like, you know, we always beg. We're always like, can I please just like have like 5 months where shit's so easy and it just happens. Like, everything got to be so hard. And I feel like there is a shift because it creates a shift in your energy where you enter into an easier state of life, because right now you put a lot of heart and soul into whatever it is that you're doing, and you're trying to develop and cultivate for yourself, right? But it's still teeny bit closed off, maybe a bit closed off, right? And something about this person entering your life really just lights your heart up and opens it completely. And that is the power behind manifestation, is when your heart is open completely. Okay? And there's something about that. Okay, ooh. Now, this is going to happen suddenly. This isn't so much monetary, okay? I'm getting more like this is going to be a very abundant connection. It brings in a lot, because once it elevates you and puts you in a free flow of energy and receptivity, it really brings, we got 777, it brings in a lot of good luck after that. And it really just has a lot to do with where you're at energetically and how you're operating, right? But it happens suddenly. What's going on here? Okay, we're going to ask some questions. What they said from this. Okay, community, you're going to meet this person in like a new circle, a new network, because community is all about networking and everything. This feels like, and the journey card is really like, this could be that it leads you to choose. No, you're going to meet this person in a new area that you don't normally frequent, or within a crowd or a group that you don't normally hang out with. Like, there's something new about, especially that it comes underneath the child. There's something new, like it takes you, it opens up a whole different world. And so you begin to be surrounded by, you may actually be changing your environment, like the places you frequent, and because you feel so focused over here. I gotta be honest, I don't even know how much you actually fucking get out, to be honest with you. And this focus is like, I'm just really focused. It doesn't mean that you're working till like, you know, midnight every night and that you just are so overly exhausted. No. It means that's the only place you're putting any kind of energy and focus is within your work realm. You may get off at 5 and go home and veg on the couch because you're just like, I'm so exhausted. Like the idea and notion of even going out there and like playing with other, you know, possibilities and things like that. Ooh, it's dimming down again. So, you know, for me, it's a little bit like, yeah. I don't think that this is necessarily you're just burning the candle at both ends. This is just that this is the only area you are focusing on. but there's something that this pulls you out. This brings you out. It comes in suddenly and just opens up a whole new world, it feels like. Oops. Okay, that was pretty fast. And you may, okay, so it wasn't really a part of your plans, for one, right? And you may have a lot of thoughts about it. This is like anxiety, planning, thoughts. But adjudication is all about making a decision. It may not have been a part of your plans, but Spirit really wants you to entertain this and give it a chance. Okay? Let's see here. We're going to pull out some Lenormand. Just any more information about this. This feels like a heads up, Okie dokie. I think that you've been alone for quite some time. You haven't been in a relationship. I want to say at least a year, a little over a year at least. Like, it's been a hot fucking minute. And I want to say it was prior to the pandemic before you even dated. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. A long drought, we shall say. Okay. It's been a long drought. It's been a long time. And that's coming to an end. Like this very highly focused, not straying from the path, isolated almost type of energy is coming to an end. I laid this out, and I don't really know how I want to, I don't usually interpret it like this, but okay. They said your real source of security is coming in. And part of me is like, what, excuse me, the fuck? And the way that they're sharing it with me is you have a false sense of security in it's not even in your job or your skill set or what you're working towards, because this is the beautiful thing. It is something that you're meant to be doing and that you're driven for. Your sense of security is in how solidly grounded and focused you are on that. And this notion that if I'm only focused here, then I will be like, it's like a false sense of control within your life, power. And they're like, no, your real sense of security, your openness, your fluidity, this new beginning that will open up all kinds of new circles and movement in your life, that will open your heart up all the way. That's where you will find your sense of security. You don't even think it's necessarily the person, even though they feel like they are going to be very pivotal in your life. Your true sense of security is in trusting yourself and being open to life. Oh, shit. Okay. True sense of security will happen when your heart's fully open. It's like really experiencing life. I feel like I might have, here we go, I did. Yeah, okay. Got a lot. I don't think you realize how burdened you feel. Like, I think that you've kind of disassociated a little bit so that things don't feel so heavy. And that's where and you almost fear that opening up all the way will bring in more burdens to you rather than the abundance that it does. That sometimes allowing something else that can bring wonderful things extra into your life really just adds to the burdens. Like there's this sense of perception, or that, and it may have been necessary. Like, can I just say that lens you were seeing things through, like at one point it was true, you like to pull too much in, like you really needed to focus and harness your energies and pour yourself into just this. And if you had pulled too much in at once, it would have probably messed with your energy and put you off kilter. But you're so solidly in this energy now that actually that doesn't hold true anymore. Pulling in other people, other energies, other things will no longer feel like a burden. It will actually bring and feel like abundance. So the power to manifest. You feel like that, like allowing someone in will actually create more either chaos, havoc, or burdens for you, like more responsibility on your part, and make you feel like you're tied in rather than free. You're worried about that. And it was necessary to look at things in that capacity at one point, but you're beyond that. It was a beneficial lens and way of seeing things, and it may have been true at one point, but it's not true now. Okay. Yeah. So this one came out, and it was literally like you were meant to be seen, that you were being guided into a relationship with someone. I do feel like I am reading for predominantly feminine energies, and then masculine energies coming in. Let's see if we can't get some kind of a time frame. Well, they did say suddenly. But suddenly doesn't necessarily mean it's like, it's just telling you that when it does. Okay. But I just learned how to shuffle yesterday. That's why I was about to drop that shit. I guess you couldn't see it, but. All right, guys. Let's see here. Wee doggy. I mean, there's already one out here as a child. I get it. Yeah, this feminine energy is going to, like whoever this is coming in has the ability to completely open your heart, because there's an energetic match here. Like just anybody coming in wouldn't be able to do this. It's like a soul recognition, you know, like sometimes we get a soul activation just from meeting a person type of thing. It's almost in essence of that, but like so much is going to be opened up for you. It's like finding freedom in love. I feel like I want to pull something else from somewhere else. I'm going to do the Archangel Tarot. I know this is ass backwards, but we do it like that here, okay? Okay. Ooh, shiza. So yeah, 9 of Air is like expecting the worst, and if you're not careful, it'll be like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Again, you keep feeling like that's going to be a burden, like you can't really bring in any more, but you can, and you can handle this, and it actually will open things up for you. And it says unnecessary worry down here. We got the 7 of Earth. This is like seeds well planted. It was only a temporary pause in action. I don't know if you can see all of these beautiful words. Temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Just really ground yourself, okay? The balance, I think, is really about, it was all about perfect timing, because it was perfect timing down here, the word. So this was all about, at one point, that stance was necessary to keep you focused. I want to say that in focusing and really pouring yourself into this, you were able to kickstart some aspects of your life that really needed to be in motion prior to meeting this individual, that really in doing so and focusing so much over here, your energy, you did a lot of healing and opened yourself up a lot and worked through things, even if it wasn't at a conscious level. And so the wait was necessary because it was waiting for perfect timing, and now's the time. Well, I don't know if that was what you wanted to hear, but Heifer, this is what's happening, okay? Alrighty, Spirit, thank you so very much. Okay, well, if nothing else, this is going to usher in a lot of beautiful new beginnings for you, and new circles for you to become involved with. Like, this is just going to open up so many new paths for you. That's a beautiful thing. Be receptive, okay? All right. Much love to you. Join me on my live.